A parrot losing its voice might not sound like a big tragedy. But imagine this. What if the one thing that gave you purpose suddenly disappeared? What if the thing people loved you for, the thing that made you feel important, was taken away overnight? Would you still believe you mattered? This is the story of a small parrot whose silence changed an entire village. And strangely enough, losing his voice became the moment his life finally found meaning. The parrot's name was Milo, and every morning he filled the village with cheerful chatter. Children stopped outside Karim's house just to hear him speak. "Good morning," Milo would call. People laughed, smiled, and walked away happier than before. But one stormy night changed everything. The next morning, when Milo tried to speak, nothing came out. At first, people thought it was temporary. But days passed, and Milo remained silent. The children stopped visiting. The laughter outside Karim's house disappeared. For the first time in his life, Milo realized something painful. He believed his voice was the only reason people cared about him. Without it, he felt invisible. And honestly, many of us know that feeling. When a talent disappears, when a job ends, when recognition fades, we start wondering if we still matter. But something unexpected happened next. Instead of closing Milo's cage forever, Karim opened the door. Not because Milo could talk again, but because Karim believed silence might still have something to teach him. And what happened after that surprised everyone. For the first time in his life, Milo stepped outside the cage. Without his voice, he began noticing things he had ignored before: the movement of the wind, the small patterns in the garden, the way Karim carefully repaired broken radios. Slowly, Milo started helping in quiet ways. If Karim dropped a screw, Milo pointed it out. If children came by, Milo greeted them with playful movements. People began to realize something interesting. Milo could no longer speak, but he was paying attention more than anyone else. Then one afternoon, smoke began rising from Karim's shed. A small electrical fire had started. Karim didn't see it, but Milo did. Without a single word, Milo began flapping wildly against the window again and again until Karim looked up. He rushed outside and stopped the fire before it spread. That day, the village understood something powerful. The parrot who lost his voice had just saved a home. And suddenly everyone realized Milo had never truly been silent. He had simply found a different way to speak. Sometimes life takes away the one thing we depend on the most: a skill, a job, a dream. But losing one ability does not mean losing your purpose. Sometimes it simply pushes you to discover another strength you didn't know existed. So, if life ever makes you feel like your voice is gone, remember Milo. Because the world doesn't only listen to words. Sometimes it listens to courage. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who might need this reminder today. And subscribe to Wisdom Journey for more powerful stories about growth, resilience, and finding purpose in unexpected moments.